Hello students, welcome to the part 4 of Introduction to HTML. Let's begin the session. In this we'll be understanding something related to formatting tag. Formatting tag is the effect given to the text in your web page. So when we are designing a content for our web page, we would be using some of the formatting tag that would be allowing us to give the format or give an effect or give a texture to our content. Okay, the formatting tag is also known as the physical tag. So let's start with it. The first tag is a B tag. The B tag is known for the bold tag. It is a container tag. So the container tag, as I told you in the previous session, it would be having two things. One would be the starting tag and the ending tag. So whatever things which would be displayed in between this tag, it would be highlighted or it would be made bold. Okay, so this is the working of the B tag. The next is the italic tag, which is I tag. The I tag would be used to make the format italic, and it is a container tag as the B tag. Now whatever content which we specify in between the italic tag, that would be little bit tilted rather than the other tag, so that would be clearly visible when we specify the I tag, that the content are little bit tilted. The third tag is the underline tag. Underline tag is the U tag, in which we specify the content, and the content would be having the underline appeared, okay, on that particular text. Then the fourth one is the strike or strike through tag. This will be helping us to make a line on the top of the content. So there would be a line displayed on the content which we write. So it is also a container tag. Next is superscript. The superscript is basically given so that the content which is been written, it would be little bit above the line of it. So mostly we use a superscript to give a mathematical formula or mathematical value like x square. So the 2 would be little bit up than the x, or we can write down something as fourth. So FTH, the TH would be little bit up. So at that time we can use superscript or the sub tag. Okay, the next one is subscript. Subscript is where we would be making the content little bit lower than the line, so it would be coming little bit below the line specified. So it can be used for any scientific formula or a chemical formula like H2O. So the 2 would be coming little bit below than the line where the content is started. So I will tell you what the code would be and how it would be represented when we will do the practical. Next is the center tag. This is a tag which will be having the content in the center. So it is basically an alignment tag which would be allowing us to display the text or the image at the center of the web page. Okay, and it is a container tag. Next is horizontal tag. Horizontal tag is basically HR tag, which will be making a line in the web page. That would be straight line which will be coming, and that would be separating the content. So it would be looking like there is a border given to it or a line given to it, then the next content would be coming. And then there are some attribute which will be seeing, that is the size, the color, the width, and the alignment, and the no shade value for that particular HR tag. So I will tell you about it when we will be doing the code, how to specify this thing and what all thing would be given in that particular code. Let's begin with the code. So first I need to start with the notepad. As usual, as I told you in my previous video, that we need to first create the basic structure. So the basic structure would be HTML, head, title, title close, head close, body, body close, and then last one HTML close. So this would be the basic structure which will be always there. As I had told you, whenever we do some coding, we need to specify this structure, and then afterwards we can keep on adding something. And I would be saving this file on my folder, so that I need to save as. It will be in my folder HTML web page. So this is formatting dot html. So we'll be learning something about formatting. So I have given the file formatting, and here I will write down format. That will be the title of my web page. So first one is the bold. So I will just write, I am using my previous code which we have learned, so you may understand BR is used for break line. The B bold tag makes the content bold or okay. So the bold tag make the content bold or highlight. So what I will do is I will use the B tag here, B, and I will close it here. I will close it here. So you can see that this part would be coming little bit bold. So what I will do is I will go to the desktop, so we can always see what are the changes happening. In the file, right click and open with Google Chrome. I will increase the size, just zooming little bit so that the content is visible to you all. So here you can see the content is bold or it is highlighted, it is little bit darker than the content which is specified here. If I remove the bold tag, you would be able to see the content is displayed as a normal content. Okay, so the next one is the italic tag. So what I can do is I can make this I, so you can also get the idea what exactly it would be doing with the content. And then afterwards BR tag, the italic tag makes the content tilted, and then I can save it. So I am not using I tag here in this part, I will use it later on. So just showing you what exactly will happen. So I will refresh it. Here you can see it is coming little bit italic, it is little bit slanted. Okay, and just aligning the code. So I will use one BR tag here also, and then make this content italic. I, and then I save the file and refresh. So here you can see it is coming italic and the content here is italic. Okay, it is little bit tilted towards the right than the content which is specified normally. Okay, so this is the normal content and this is the content which is using italic tag. Now the next one is the underline tag, which is U tag. So again a BR and then U and underline and U tag close. The underline tag, okay. So it would be the underline tag shows the content with underline. Okay, I will save the file, I will refresh it. So you can see the content is coming underline. So I can underline anything in between the content. So content with underline, I will use this part. U and U close. So you can see when I'm starting the HTML code with U tag, this is the element, and then afterwards at the end I need to add show where exactly it is ending. Okay, so till now we have done the three formatting tags. The next one would be strike. So this basically strikes the content which is specified, strike through, and then I will say strike close. Okay, just save the file. I have forgotten to specify br tag. The br tag is used just for making the content little bit more clearly visible, so that I can understand this is the line ending and there is a new content starting. So here I have not specified br tag after the underlying tag, so it is coming in one line. So if I want to make a change, I can specify br tag after this underline, and then the underlying tag shows can come. So I will make that change. Here I will specify br. Here you can, so this is strike through, and then afterwards I can write some content and I can specify strike through. So I am not going into it. I am moving to the next part, which is the superscript and subscript. So in superscript I have said that the content would be little bit up to than the content line. Okay, so I would be writing a formula which is a plus b square. So I am not using superscript right now. I will just show you what the output would look like right now on my web browser. So it is coming like a plus b 2. It is not raised to 2, so I need to raise the content little bit up so that it would be looking as a power 2. So for that I need the tag called super or sup. Okay, super, and then I will close super and save the file. Here I will put one br, so it will be coming in next line. Br, save the file, refresh. So here you can see the change, that the content here is coming little bit up than the previous content. So it is little bit up than the previous content. Now I will be using a chemical formula which is H2O. In this also I will show you what exactly would be the output. Okay, and then sorry, H2O, H2O. So this is the formula for the water, chemical formula or chemical equation. So H2O is the chemical equation, but here you can see it is not coming below the line, it is coming exactly at the same line. So if I want to specify a little bit below than the content line, so for that I would be using subscript, okay, or sub tag. So sub, and after 2 I will close it, sub. So placing of the tag is important. If I make some mistake, the content which is been included in the tag would be coming in subscript. So this would be something which would be very much necessary that we can understand. So I will refresh it and you can see the output. Then here you can see the output have changed. So this is the subscript which we have used. Then later on we have something called as center. Center is the tag which is used to align the content. So I can write down some content. This will align the content in center, and then center close. So I am using the tag center, and then I am specifying this will align the content in center, and I will save it and just refresh it. So you can see the content is coming at the center. This can be applied on the image, this can be applied on the text. So this is how it is possible to provide the content. Then the last tag is the HR tag. HR tag is used for a break horizontal ruler or horizontal line coming on your screen. So I will just place HR and I will show you what exactly will be the output. So here you can see there is no line at the bottom. So when I will refresh it, okay, here you can see a line coming. Same way I will do something on top of it. So here you can see what exactly it will look like. Refresh it. So here you can see the content is showing me two horizontal lines. Okay, one is at the start of the tag, uh, center tag, and one is after the end of the center tag. Now each and every horizontal ruler tag which is there are some attributes to specify the size of the line, the color of the line, the width of the line, and the alignment of the line. And the so giving you some attributes. First will be the size. So we can say size equal to 5. Okay, save the file, and here you would see this is the width, this is the size. It was default. As I will refresh it, you will be seeing the line little bit more thicker. So this is the size 5. So I will increase it to 10, so it will make more difference and you will be seeing it more clearly. So refresh. So this is the changes which is happening. So now what I will do is I will specify a color inside this, so that would be helping us to see what the color would be of that HR tag. So color is equal to red. Save the file, refresh. So this is something which is happening. Now you can see it have occupied my whole web page. Okay, you can see in the browser that it's starting here and it is ending here. If I want to decide a particular width for my HR tag, I will specify what the width would be. So I can specify that thing using the attribute width, and then I will specify what would be the number. So I will use 35 and I will close it and I can save it and I will refresh it. So here you can see the width is this much. So this is something which is 35. If I want, I can even use the percentage. So 50%. I can save it and I can refresh it. So this would be something called for 50%. Now if I change it into number, the size will be little bit different. I saved it and refresh it. So this is basically something which would be coming in 50, but if I say 50%, that would be dividing my screen into the ratio and it would be giving me proper 50% and showing me in the output. So this is something for 50%. Okay, then I can specify the alignment. Now by default it is center align. I can specify left align, right align, center align as per my wish. So center align is default, so it won't be required, but if I want to align it towards right, so I will say align is equal to RIG, okay, RIGHT, right, and then save the file and I will refresh it. So you can see that the HR, the line is moving towards the right side. Same way I can use it for the left side. I can specify left, LEFT, save the file and refresh. So it is coming towards the left side. Then so this is all in this video. I hope you have understood all the formatting tag which we have done. Now I can make the combination of the italic tag, bold tag and underline tag, and I can use it. So this would be the last one which we can say. It would be having the combination. I can say U, B and then I and close it, and I can say the content is designed by Badar Bhavani, and I will close all the tags. So it is I, B, and then U, and save the file. And here I will refresh it. So here you can see the content is bold, the content is italic, and even you can see a underline inside it. So that is something which is there. You can use the combination of the tags and show the content in your web browser for your HTML file. I hope you have understood the formatting tag which are there, and